Tons of shocking new things have happened recently in the K-pop world, from the Boyz scandal and worrying messages of Taeyong to the new pregnancy announcement. Let's spill some major tea, shall we? We need to start the video off with comeback news because, you guys, we have so many new updates that it's hard to keep up at this point. First, Purple Kiss finally revealed a concept photo of their next release called Kookielit, and let me tell you, I'm getting major witchcraft vibes, and I'm all here for it. Extraordinary Heroes have started spoiling us with their teaser images, and oh boy, these new K-pop idols are really coming through. Our girls from Stacy are also pulling out their own stunts by literally making everybody's jaws drop with these new teaser pictures. And now to aespa. These girls came back with a mini album and title track Girls, and let me just say that I'm still pulling myself together. They officially ended the fight with Black Mamba, and their next music project will most likely be about a different storyline. They came through with a mini album that has 9 songs, so it's basically a full-on album, and they've already managed to break some of their own records. Before the comeback, they sold 1.6 million copies of their album just in pre-orders, and on the day it was released, Hanto recorded that they sold above 800,000 albums. Overall, they sold more than 2.6 million copies, and we're still counting. It's amazing to see people finally starting to love them after the amount of hate they received for the past 2 years, and I'm happy to see them grow both musically and as people. Congrats to aespa, you did an amazing job with this comeback. Okay, so Autumn's pregnancy is receiving mixed signals from people all around the world, and let me tell you, it's a messy situation. If you're unaware of what I'm talking about, hear me out. Autumn is an ex-member of t-ara, and she's been making big headlines lately due to appearing on a show called Between Marriage and Divorce. Autumn is married to a non-celebrity businessman, and they have a child together, but their relationship has been slowly falling apart in the last couple of months. In the show, it was actually revealed that Autumn has been suffering mentally and that she was even contemplating taking her own life. When she was analyzed by a counselor on the show, the viewers could hear the professional saying that Autumn is having a severe depression that could lead to horrible things. She and her husband have been fighting a lot, and it turns out that Autumn is completely exhausted, not only from the fighting, but from everything else in her life. For those who don't know, Autumn had been going through a lot in the past when the group t-ara was going through a horrible scandal. The anxiety and stress Autumn experienced made her lose so much weight that she ended up being hospitalized. It was her now husband who helped her a lot in the past, but on the show Between Marriage and Divorce, the situation completely changed. A few weeks ago, Autumn even posted cryptic messages online, which seemed as if she was finally announcing her divorce. But turns out, she's pregnant with a second child. She announced the pregnancy and wrote, "The best birthday gift came to me belatedly on April 24th. Actually, I felt weird since my birthday. I felt the same way the first time I was pregnant." Naturally, people were confused because she was talking about getting a divorce only a few weeks ago. Autumn also wrote, "My husband even cooks for me now. My second is a treasure because everything in our house changed and we're happy now. We both wanted a second child. It wasn't a mistake. We're thinking of a third child as well." People aren't sure if saving a marriage by having another child is a good choice, but it's hard to judge this situation. In any case, let's hope that Autumn is taking care of herself and that her baby will be born healthy and into a happy family. Autumn is not the only former idol who has been making big headlines lately. M-Black's Miru also made quite a shocking revelation when he revealed that he can't listen to any M-Black songs because of what they remind him of. Not only that, but he also spoke on how wanting to go solo always ruins a group. He said, "One of the reasons for the discord in the team was because of members wanting to go solo, so it created discord." But although he said that, he also spoke on how going solo is a good thing for the person in question because it helps them improve their skills and gain confidence. Miru said, "It's clear that there are people who will end up doing better once they go solo." The conversation took a different turn when he spoke on his own solo activities. "Regarding my situation, when M-Black concluded its promotions, I thought I'm able to do well on my own. I was seriously so confident, and I also knew my hyungs were looking at me. But after M-Black concluded its promotions, I was in a huge dilemma and became depressed." Miru shared that when people ask him to sing the songs, he can't bring himself to do it because it reminds him so much of his past. He also said this, "Whenever I look at the Sunbays and Hubays who are disbanding their teams, my heart breaks for them. I seriously think they'll end up regretting it." It's sad to see him feeling so many regrets regarding M-Black, but I think as an idol, he knows better what it feels like to disband or go solo than we ever will. GDragon is either very bored and wants to troll netizens, or he just accidentally exposed himself? I don't know, but it's up to you to make your own opinion after you hear this. Unless you've been living under a rock, you for sure know that he's been entangled in dating rumors with Blackpink's Jennie. Then recently, the news about them allegedly breaking up came out. Well, things changed when GD actually liked a fan-made shipping video of him and Jennie. The situation wouldn't be bad if netizens were acting like normal people, people, but they're making a big deal out of it. We could shrug it off as a mistake, but there are netizens who are claiming that this is GD's way of exposing himself and Jennie, and that he should quit social media because Jennie is receiving backlash because of him. The thing is that Jennie doesn't deserve any backlash for her relationships, but it's the netizens who go and attack her. Anyway, our girl is busy preparing for a comeback, so I think we can count on Jennie to pull through and make these netizens go crazy with how great she is. I can't believe that we're going to talk about this, but I guess we are. So if you don't know, the Boyz have been entangled in another mistreatment rumors for the dumbest thing ever. The member Nu was under fire for allegedly making an employee hold his shopping bags and backpack when he was shopping overseas. This was posted by Soljang, a YouTube channel that has been making all the headlines on Korean forums due to made-up rumors. Soljang said, "Would they have been able to act that way at a Korean department store? I don't think so. Selfishly, they're holding one shopping bag in each while the female employee looks bogged down." Here's the thing, this controversy is so stupid that it doesn't even deserve the coverage, but what's alarming to me is the fact that there are literally people attacking the Boyz members now without even knowing what really happened. How can we know whether the employee was really mistreated? What if she offered to hold the bags for a while? We have no way of knowing any of this, and that's why it's so crazy that there are people saying stuff like, "That's too much of a job for an agency employee. They're acting like they're playing nobles and servants." Honestly, it's freaking ridiculous. NCT's Taeyong has left seriously worrying messages on his Bubble account, and it made quite a stir online. It all happened on July 8th when Taeyong jumped on Bubble and shared his thoughts. Based on his messages, it seems like he's very tired and stressed. So what were these messages like? He started off by saying, "I need to work really hard this year. To our manager who told us when we just debuted that there is no meaning to a team that is not in first place, and to my teacher who told me today in Malibu that if NCT is not successful, it's all my fault. At this very moment, this very year, I plan to pour my everything into it as the leader." Now, it's beyond my comprehension that there's someone who told Taeyong that it's his fault if NCT is not successful. And also, where does this person live? NCT is extremely successful. Taeyong continued with, "We are 7 years into our career, and to be honest, I felt a lot of burden on my shoulders. But I plan to give myself the largest baggage and burden this year. I also want to prove that all of this is possible because of my members. I plan on working hard to bring out the best expectations and energy from all my members." After this, Taeyong pointed out that some fans support only individual members and not all of them as a group. He wrote, "Because NCT is very systematic, it makes you support more individual members, and it can't be helped that your attention is focused on more noticeable members. But at least for this time, I wish there would be many of you who support all of us. The reason why I'm saying this is because when I would talk with my members or hear them talk with other members, these things would hurt my heart the most." It's hard to imagine how much he must be suffering as a leader, but I think he made a great point regarding the pressure some of the members are experiencing because there isn't enough support for them. What are your thoughts on this? Share them in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.